So it is a variation. Nice. Oh man, it is good to be home, guys. So glad to be back. And of course, we did find some really good stuff out there. And we have a lot to showcase in this episode. That's why we split it up into 2 episodes. So I know a lot of you guys are waiting to see what we picked up. I didn't really showcase any of that. The first episode was just hunting, so if you want to check that out, I'll have the link down below. But that was a really good hunt at the Antique Asylum. I did stop off at Playday Collectibles. That footage will probably be in some future episode. There was a lot going on in his store. He does have a lot of stuff and some amazing things in there. The only feedback I have for Manny is I don't like that nothing has prices. You kind of walk around blind. The only thing is you pick up a casting, you're like, oh, this is awesome. But then you have to ask how much it is. And I feel like it's based off of day-to-day interaction. And it could change. It could change day-to-day. I don't know. But that's the feeling I got. There was a mainline casting I really wanted to get off of him. And it's this one, the 92 Fox body. This one's the Walmart exclusive. It has the windshield banner that says Hot Wheels on it. It's on the windshield. I'll just post a picture because my light's really not cooperating with my lens for some reason. So this one's the Walmart exclusive. He had the mainline one. He had it in a case and I was trying to figure out why. So I was like, hey man, how much do you want for that one? He wanted way too much in my opinion for a mainline casting, and I was not feeling it, man. I was like, no way. I asked him, why do you want so much for this casting? And he told me it was based off of the card art that was on there, which just had the promo of Green Lantern. Now, does that make it very rare? In my opinion, absolutely not. Doesn't justify the price. I feel like if you took mine out of the package and you took his out of the package, there would be a difference. You would know mine's the exclusive. You wouldn't even know his was on a special card or whatever, which it really isn't. It does have a card variation, but at the same time, I don't think it justified the price. So that's my only feedback for Manny is at least have some type of pricing on it. Even if you put a string on it that has the price tag, if you don't want to put stickers on the card, which I do appreciate that you don't put stickers and prices all over, but at least have the section saying like $5 section, $1 section. So that's the only thing I got to say about Playday Collectibles is feel like it's a day-to-day change in price. I don't really feel like that was a justifiable reason to up price that particular Fox body just based off the card art. Now you guys know I love card variations and all of that, but does it justify a higher price? Absolutely not. I think it holds value in your collection as far as a variety of different cars and releases that you have in your collection. But I don't think selling a car just because it's got a little movie promo saying that that one's more valuable than another, because if you take them both out of the package, you will never know the difference unless it has a particular marking on it like mine where it says Hot Wheels on the windshield and the mainline doesn't. So that was just my take from Playdays. No hate towards them or Manny. Manny's still a great guy. He does a lot for the community. And he did hook it up with an awesome casting, which I cannot thank you enough for. So I did hook him up with some stickers. I did take a whole stack of 3 different versions of my sticker, King Nut sticker and the Wizard Man, and gave them to him so he can hand out or put in his shop or whichever. And then I gave him one of my pocket whip Mustangs that I usually travel with. So in return, he did give me a cool casting, and we did score some stuff from his shop. So again, huge shout out to Manny over at Playday Collectibles. That's just my feedback. Don't take anything personal. Other than that, guys, we did score some goodies, and these were from the Antique Mall, and some of them were from his shop. So this one right here is the new Dia de los Muertos Holiday Camaro. I'm going to go ahead and try to turn on my light. There we go. Check it out. Beautiful purple metallic. It does have a little bit of a different skull pattern on it. I believe the last one had more of a similar pattern. This one has pink and orange skulls. I think the other one was just pink. So just a slight variation in tampos. I did take it out of the package because the package was kind of messed up. So here we go. New Camaro variation for the collection. And then this one was from the Antique Mall. This is the 57 Chevy with the open motor. And I love this one, man. Check it out. The condition of these cars are really, really good. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out. So here we go. You guys know I do collect 55s and 57 Chevys, and this was a Happy Meal car. And look at the condition. This red is very, very well put together. I mean, they have some chips and scratches, but other than that, this thing is gorgeous. Now, the one I have is super rough. And there it is right there. Man, I was actually stoked to find it. This is the one I've had in my collection for some time. Yeah, this one has seen some better days. So I am glad. This one will probably be a custom. So I will take that out and put this one in its place. Look at that. God, that looks good. Oh man, so excited for that one. 57 Chevy, we also scored some really cool road champ cars. We got the Ford GT90 and the Dodge Viper. I'm pretty sure you guys were wondering if I picked it up. Well, I did go back a second day and decided to grab them. So you got the Dodge Viper right here in a burgundy or almost an eggplant. It's a weird color. But the thing I do like about these is it has adjustable suspension. Check it out. It's supposed to come with a little wrench and you can loosen or tighten the suspension. I think the looser ones are for regular track, and then if you tighten it up, it's supposed to increase the stability on track. At least that's what the package and reviews say on it. So I thought it was a really cool purchase of this Dodge Viper, along with the Ford GT90. Check this out. Beautiful orange. It's a little dusty. I'll clean it up, but check that out. That is just too cool. So yeah, all of these have the adjustable suspension. They are out of the same release. And yeah, I thought it was just too cool to pass up. I've never seen one of these before. I've seen some reviews on the adjustable suspension cars from Road Champs, but never seen them in person. And then we did score the new 57 Chevy. This one's out of the new X-Men or Marvel series. And it's the only car in there that is not fantasy. The rest of the cars are all fantasy. So it's not the best looking in color variation. I am going to swap out those wheels, but I still wanted this one for the collection. And next up, we did pick up the Dodge Viper that was in that case. This was just a cool one. I've never seen this release. It looks like a satin red. It could be, I don't know, maybe it's just worn, but I really do like it. No, it's not satin. It's supposed to have a gloss finish. But yeah, there you go. Check it out. Lace wheels all the way around in the large fitment. And of course the Hot Wheels Flame and number 4 on there. Really cool casting and variation. I do love the Dodge Viper RT10s. I do have a lot of them. That was one I've never seen before. And of course I did pick up the Camaro, which was opening hood. Now this one I was curious on because one, it's in really good shape, but there are base variations to this one. This one is actually a Malaysia base. And just like the yellow one, there is a no country variation. So I really want to make sure, and I'm hoping that the one I have is the no country variation, because that would be awesome. And it's not in that one, it's in this one. Where are you at? All right, there it is. So we have this one right here. Oh man, please be the no country variation. This one's the newer one, which is almost the same exact livery, except the new non-opening hood version. So, old one, new one. But let's see. This is the moment of truth. Is mine the no country one? Dang it! It's not. Oh well, it is what it is. Man, I was really hoping that mine was the no country version, and these are both Malaysia. Dang. Well, either way, still really, really good finds. But man, I was really hoping I had the base variation to it. So now I just got 2 of these, which is okay. I still love that casting. I mean, it's in really, really good shape. We also scored the Camaro Crunch car. I did go back for this one. I did not have this one in the collection. I was looking through my photo album on my phone, and I was like, yeah, I need to go back and get it. So all of these cars, guys, were $1. $1. It said $2 on there, but the guy was like, you know what? I'll let him go for $1. And you cannot beat that. So that is why I went back and grabbed some more, because you aren't going to find stuff like this in this condition for $1. Well, maybe some of these, but a lot of them might be a little more, like those Road Champs. But here we go. Metallic blue Crunch Camaro. Definitely do like the F bodies. And this was one I didn't have. So another Camaro for the collection. I promise you guys, they're not all Chevys in this bag. except for this one. This one right here is the 63 split window, and apparently there are two variations, and I saw in the episode that I posted that he had two of them, but they were the exact same one. The only difference is the other one has a maroon outline on the yellow lightning bolt. This one's got the blue. So there are two variations to this one. They are legit variations. The tampos are actually released in two different colors, but this one's supposed to be a Happy Meals car, apparently. But yeah, check it out. Basic black walls all the way around, lime green. Very cool Corvette, and it actually in really good condition. So was not going to pass up a split window. Next up, I did go back and got the Hot Bird, guys. I had to go back. I was looking at it and it said it was a 1977 release. It's more of a 90s. I can't remember which year, but I'll post it on the screen. But this one's actually super cool. Look at that. And I think this is out of the Glitter series. I can't remember what it is, but I'll post it on there. But you got the Ultra Hots all the way around. Very, very vibrant hot pink interior. And for the most part, this car is almost perfect except for the rear right there. You got some chips and stuff, but never seen one of these. It's got a 1977 casting license. But yeah, had to go back and get it, man. These are things you cannot pass up if they're only $1. Next up, we did grab the color shifting Ferrari Testarossa. Now this is a hard to find one as well. I do have one of these in my collection. Mine is pretty rough, but there you go. Very, very good condition, man. Look at that. Now, I don't know and I don't remember if there's a base variation to this. Some of them come with the white bumper, some have blue or red. I'm not too sure on the variations for this one, but if you guys know anything, let me know. But yeah, definitely a super cool one to find in the dollar bin. But yeah, it's supposed to go from white to this pinkish salmon color. I don't know, but a huge fan of the interior. I like the two-tone interior. And then, of course, I did pick up the Mustang funny car. Check this out. This is a Johnny Lightning casting. I did love the livery on this one, having the Trojan horse. But look at that. Beautiful, man. Gotta love opening bodies, but the funny cars are definitely ones I like picking up. So this is like a 1971, maybe 74. Let me see. It's a sport roof. So it's gotta be a 71 maybe. So yeah, $1 for this, man. That is just awesome. So we'll go ahead and put the Mustang stuff over here. Next one, this was actually from Manny's shop over at Playday Collectibles. This is a 65 convertible in green. Now I have never seen one, so I wasn't gonna pass it up. It's got a cracked windshield, which is kind of bummer, but look at that. I've never seen a green 65 convertible. Definitely did not have this one. It is a multi-pack exclusive, which makes it pretty hard to find. Now, the price of this one was a little high, but I just couldn't pass it up. But yeah, you got the nice white walls on there. You got the white tampos. And this is pretty much the exact same release as the other ones in blue and the baby blue right here. So it's just another recolor of the same release right here. So this one was definitely a great find at Playday Collectibles. 65 exclusive multi-pack car right here. So that one was freaking sweet to find. And then also we picked up this Black Wall Shelby. This one was actually from the Antique Asylum. And of course, wasn't going to pass it up. I did have a variation to this one. But of course, there's a lot of variations to this particular release. The red with the yellow stripes, there's wheel variations, there's tampos. This one just has Cobra. A lot of the other ones have Cobra 427 on them. And I think I have this one with the same hood. I'm just not too sure. So of course we're going to go ahead and double check. All right, look at all the red and yellows I have. All right, so there we go. We do have one right there, which is the exact same one. It's got Cobra on the hood. This one's the 7-spoke. That one doesn't really count because it's different. This is a black base 7-spoke with Cobra on it. This one's got Cobra with the real riders. I know there's another one that has Cobra 427 on it. Just don't know if I have it in here or not. It doesn't look like I do, but see, this one is a Malaysia base. And this one's a Malaysia base on raised lettering. Nice, it is a base variation. Check this out. So you can see the difference. This one says Malaysia, and this one says Malaysia on a raised platform. So that is a legit variation, and they are listed like that as raised font, lowered font. And so there you go, 2 variations. This is a legit variation of the Red Cobra. So I'm stoked I picked it up because these are the things I love finding, is all of the legit base variations right here. So Black Wall Cobra for the collection. Nice score right there. Next one, this one is super hard to find, guys. This is a racetrack exclusive, only sold in the G-Force track set. I believe it was in the early 90s, and this one has the screaming wheels on it. Check it out. Look at that, man. Screaming wheels. Let's see how this bad boy sounds. Oh, that is just cool, man. Look at that. So this is the Porsche 930. We do have the 65 convertible, which was also a track exclusive. This one was from Sean, so a huge shout out to my man. But yeah, Porsche 930 exclusive to the G-Force track set. And there's actually a commercial on it. Check it out.
Get on the fast track with Hot Wheels track sets. Whoa! Wild track, screaming wheels, crazy loops, wicked jumps. Now get ready to double the trouble. Go this way, sideways, upside down. Screaming G-Force and double barrel sets sold separately, not for use with some cars. Now you're on the fast track.
Now, when you buy a car, we'll mail you a piece of track free. And the more you get, the bigger you save.
See store for details, only from Hot Wheels.
So yeah, $1 for this car, guys. This in itself paid for everything. If you want to talk about how expensive this car can get, this is a pretty hard to find Porsche, and I'm glad I went back and picked it up. Next one, we got the Matchbox Camaro. I did go back and grab it because I wasn't sure if I had it. I know I have a few, but this one was too gorgeous to pass up. Check it out, guys. The 71 split bumper. Beautiful emerald green. God, that thing is nice. 71 Z28 for the collection. And of course, I did go back and get the Road Champs Corvette. This one I couldn't find anything on as far as releases, but it is out of the same series as the GT90 and Dodge Viper. Same wave that it was released out of. But yeah, super cool. I love the two-tone in black and blue. And of course, the adjustable suspension. Very, very hard to find ones. So if you see those, pick it up. All right, this one right here, guys, is another heavy hitter. This was actually from Playday Collectibles. This is the 62 Mustang Concept, and it is a multi-pack exclusive. I was actually pretty excited to find this one. This has been on my list for years. You see them on eBay here and there, and the prices are pretty steep. And this one, I did pay $5 for it, but at the same time, it was worth it because this was one I really needed for the collection. I almost have them all. There's a cream one and a few others. I'll put them on the screen. I'm actually working out a local trade for another hard to find multi-pack exclusive in maroon, which has the tan interior. There's a black interior variation. But here are the ones I have right now. We got the blue, yellow, purple, white, black, red. And then we have the Hot Wheels Garage with the Real Riders up top. And now we can add the burnt orange one, which was a 2015 multi-pack exclusive. Look at that, dude. That right there, man, made the trip worth it. Look at that. 2 multi-pack exclusives right there. And that was from Manny's shop. Next one is this one. This is another multi-pack exclusive. And this was also at Playday Collectibles. It's the 99 Mustang New Edge in this beautiful green. Look at that. That is beautiful, man. You got the gray 5 spokes, black and orange stripe with the flames. And yeah, this was another multi-pack, or I think it was a 5-pack car, which I don't have in the collection. So I want to find which 5-pack it is. That way we can check it out and see what other cars are in there. And if I find it, I'll put it on the screen for you guys. But yeah, another multi-pack exclusive. So 3 cars that we picked up from Manny's that were heavy hitters. Next one up is the Dodge Viper GTS. This one I didn't have because this one is the red and white version of the Dodge Viper. This is a Maisto release. Such good condition, man. That's why I was super stoked to find these all for $1. over there at the Antique Asylum. So I had a lot of color variations, just not red and white. Then these right here, these were also $1 at the Antique Asylum. This is why I love antique malls over collector shops, because you find cooler stuff and they are for way, way less. Check it out, guys. This is a Muscle Machines Mustang right here. I believe it's a 65, but these were multi-pack cars as well. This one came with, you know, the Nova, Camaro, a bunch of other cars on a big box, kind of similar to this. But this one was part of one release, and this is also an expensive car to find off of eBay. So anytime I find a casting, I look to see, you know, what it comes out of, and then of course it comes up with eBay, and then you start seeing how much they're selling these for, and I'm like, man, I'm glad I only got these for $1. So we got the yellow one, and then we also got the green one. Check this out. This is also out of another multi-pack release. So you got the green metallic and the yellow, and I believe these are 66 Mustangs. The rear ends look a little off. And then this one, check it out, Fox body from Matchbox. This is a super cool livery or deco on there. You got the blood splatter over the white, and of course you got the huge wheels and blower sticking out. I do have a couple of these in the collection. One is still on card, and this one was the Automotive Superstars right here. Check that out. That one's super cherry, but was not gonna leave this behind. I didn't care if it was $3, $4, but we got it for $1. So another Mustang for the collection. A lot of Mustangs in this haul, guys. I know it didn't seem like it at first, but that was what we got from the Traders Market or the Antique Mall. And then we scored the multi-pack. Check it out. Multi-pack exclusive Mustang, but this is a solid 8-pack. Look at the cars. You got the Porsche Carrera, Porsche 356, the Mach-E. That's the only one that is the oddball in the whole pack. You got the Lotus, you got the Volvo Gasser, and the Viper in purple. Solid 8-pack for sure. But yeah, that's the only one that's like, why are you in there? But I was so excited to finally get the exclusive. We do have the latest one in orange, and then we also have the multi-pack in white. So trying to really track down all of the multi-pack exclusives and hard to find Mustangs. Then we also scored the new holiday series of the 69 funny car. Check it out. Beautiful green. Definitely love this one. They had the full set on the shelf, but this was the only one I wanted. So this is the second 69 Mustang funny car. The last one we picked up was the white one, which was the Quaker State, and definitely love the opening bodies, man. This is just a super cool one. So another Mustang added to the collection. And then these three right here were from Manny's shop. This one is the Team Drag Racing. I wasn't sure if I had it or not. I was looking up there, and I actually do have it. So this just makes number 2, unless this is a variation. We'll go ahead and look. I think it's up here. Yep. Exactly the same. So now I have 2 of these, and this one wasn't cheap either. I think this was like $4. So like I said, some of the prices I wasn't a fan of in his shop, but still I picked up some really good stuff. We got the Mustang Concept right here. This one is the red one. I don't think I have that one. If I do, it's loose. Yep, there we go. So nice. I do have it on card now, which actually has the treasure hunt box on there. So that is another cool one I picked up from Manny's shop. And then this one right here, guys, the 99 Mustang Hardtop. This one was super cool because check it out. It's got the Matchbox 2000 on the windshield, and Rich actually gave me one, but this one doesn't have the Matchbox 2000 on the window, and it wasn't removed either because you don't see any shadowing of it. So there you go. I'm pretty sure that's a variation. We'll go ahead and double check, and I'll post it on the screen. But yeah, 2 variations to the Emerald Green 99. And this was another one we got from Playday Collectibles. This one right here, guys, you saw me pick up in the Antique Mall. This is one I've always wanted in the collection. Not this particular one, but I've always wanted a Computer Cars release. And this was cool. This was $5. I feel like it was a decent price. The car is completely broken. You got some pieces in there, which it is what it is. I just really want the floppy disk, man, just because I'm old school and I remember playing with these things, sliding this thing open all the time, using them for school. And yeah, this was just a cool piece I didn't want to regret passing up. So we got that one. Then we also picked up this awesome green light set right here. Of course, the beautiful Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds. 67 Mustang right here. And of course, this one is the raw and dirty version. It's got bullet holes, dirt. It's got all kinds of splatter all over the car. And of course, it comes with the 2020 F-150 and trailer. So great addition to the collection right there. And then last one, this was from Manny. This was his gift after I hooked him up with the casting and some channel stickers and all that. This is from Kazy. Kazy is a Japanese customizer, and this was his convention car. So this was a Las Vegas piece. This is one of 30 that he took out there. You can see the little convention deco up top. It says Kazy Kustom's Custom Workshop 2012. So Manny hooked it up with this one. This is signed by Kazy himself. And if you guys don't know who he is, check him out. He's a 14 years winning Hot Wheels customizer at all the Hot Wheels conventions. He's won 14 years for his builds, and he does some amazing stuff. He's also in the DIECAST Hall of Fame, and we did talk. I actually reached out to him, asking him some info on this casting because I couldn't find anything. Now, this particular casting was released just like this. The paint's not custom. This was a premium release, and I can't remember which year it was. But he takes about 30 cars, either premium or mainline, and he puts his own convention sticker or tampo. Then he hands them out at conventions, and he told me that this was officially a Las Vegas convention piece, that he was allowed to call it a convention piece. So there's only 30 of these 67 coupes with the Las Vegas convention tampo and his signature. So this is a 1 of 30 car, super cool. We actually talked for a while, and he's actually building me a 65 Mustang custom, and it's going to take him some time, he said. Of course, his creations are insane. Steampunk designed, inspired, just wicked builds. And he is from Japan, so it's going to take him some time. But of course, he was excited that I got this in the collection, so he wanted to build me a special one. And I can't thank him enough. So Kazy, if you ever watch this episode, huge shout out to you, my man. Thank you so much. Last run right here, guys. This is what I picked up from my employee shop when I was in California. So we do have a little store at the site that we were at, and the lady sells a bunch of stuff, and this was what she sold. We got the Alfa Romeo, the Lancia Stratos, the two Lamborghini Countaches, the LPI 800 and the LP 5000, along with the Alfa Romeo Giulia. And I've always wanted one of these just because I like the container set. I think it's super cool. So yeah, definitely did not expect to go into work, go to the employee store, and find that in there. So picked it up. It was 25% off, so paid a really good deal for that. And then when I got back, guys, I went to go visit Bob, and he had some customs and wheel swaps, and we worked out a trade. I traded him an Ultra Hot that I had and some cash, and bought these off of him. So check it out. We got loose ones right here, the 99 with a tan interior. This one's got the 5 spokes. There's 3 variations to this one. This one I have already. This one, you put the Muscle Machine wheels on there, which actually look really good. It doesn't roll or anything, but a beautiful 69. We got another Dodge Viper. This was another release in gray with the orange interior. Definitely one I did not have. So this is a beautiful one. And then the rest are Mustangs. We have this beautiful 70 Boss 302 from Johnny Lightning. Check that out. Such a gorgeous casting. Bob was like, hey man, either take the whole box or I'm going to get rid of them. And of course, I traded them and we got them all. So another Mustang added. Almost looks like the ones I have over here, but beautiful, beautiful Mustang. We have another one right here, another 70. And this one is M2. Check it out. Beautiful red, man. Gosh, I am stoked. I have added some Mustangs I did not have. We'll put the Viper over there. But yeah, a lot of Mustangs. This was a custom color swing that he did of the 99. Threw some red line wheels on there, some detail, but it's kind of hard to see. It doesn't look like it changes colors, but it does. Let's see, can I get it to change? Man, this is very hard. super cool custom right there. This one, this is another multi-pack exclusive, 65 in green. Look at that, man. This was another one I didn't have. Super cool. We got a lot of exclusive Mustangs, guys. Look at that. Very similar in green. We got this one. This is the Fast and Furious version. I do have this one, but I didn't have it loose. Or I think I have it loose. Then we got the Majorette back in the collection. This is the one I gifted to Manny over at Playday Collectibles. It was my pocket whip. And then I get it back. So pretty much came right back into the collection in just another form. Then we got to the black exclusive of the 92 Fox body. This is, I believe, a Kmart exclusive or Walmart exclusive. I can't remember. But yeah, beautiful, man. Beautiful black 92. We got a wheel swapped Matchbox, one of my favorite releases of the S550 that Matchbox did. And he put some really nice gold wheels on there. So wheel swapped that one. Then he got a wheel swap of the GT350R. Check that out. Man, that looks so good. And then, of course, the last one is the Fandango, which is basically the Dodge Durango. We have two of these. This was one of his customs, and then I have his older custom sitting up here. Another gold flake one he did. So now we got two of Bob's Durangos. Look at that. Super cool. But there we have it, guys. This is what we picked up on our trip to California. We found a lot of Mustangs that we needed for the collection. The Gone in 60 Seconds, the new 1969 Holiday Funny Car. We finally got the multi-pack exclusive S550. We got some multi-pack exclusive cars that we picked up. Just some awesome casting, some hard to find ones, of course. Any multi-pack car is going to be hard to find, especially in good condition. So I got to say, the ones I picked up for Manny, I am super thankful that he had. And then, of course, all the other ones, guys. These were some heavy hitters, and for $1, I think anyone would pick these up. Anyone would pick these up. The Porsche 930 is a super rare car itself just because of the screaming wheels. The 63 split window from McDonald's, the Hot Bird. You got the color shift Ferrari Testarossa. Just a bunch of really good ones. I got to find some more info on the 99 since it does have the Matchbox 2000 Tampo. But yeah, awesome stuff. The Kazy Kustom right here, the 67 Mustang that is exclusive to only 30. So again, Manny, thank you so much for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of the recap of what we picked up from California. And of course, if you liked what you saw, give it a huge thumbs up. It definitely helps the channel. And if you want to support the channel even further, you can become a member, get exclusive sneak peeks and all the stuff. There's a lot of stuff I post on there that the rest of the supporters don't see. Like I said, the Playday Collectibles episode will probably be in the future as probably a bonus clip because there was a lot going on in there. But again, thank you all so much for the love and support. And like I said, guys, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to do so you don't miss out on future content. And until next time, guys, this is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.